All right, let's talk about the future. And I don't mean some sci-fi far-off idea. I'm talking about what's happening right now. These huge shifts that are totally rewriting the rules of the game for business. We're talking about 2025. And the thing is, these aren't just little tweaks. It's a whole new playbook.
So you got to ask yourself, is your business model, your whole strategy, really built for today? Or is it stuck back in, say, 2022? Because let's be honest, the playbook that got us here, well, it's quickly becoming a museum piece.
Okay, so here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll get the lay of the land, what business even looks like now. Then we'll dive into three massive game changers: the AI copilot, this idea of profit with a purpose, and the totally unbound workplace. And we'll wrap it all up with a game plan, something you can actually walk away with. All right, first things first, let's just set this stage. I want to be super clear. We are not talking about minor course corrections here. This is a complete rewrite of the business DNA. I mean, think about the difference between a local bookstore and Amazon, or a taxi company versus an app like Uber or Lyft. That's the scale of change we're dealing with.
And, this isn't just one thing. It's more like a perfect storm of forces all hitting at once. You've got technology changing how we do our jobs, which then changes what we, as employees and customers, expect from the companies we deal with. It's all connected, and it's creating this brand new reality for how businesses have to operate.
So let's dive into the first huge force, the AI copilot. And listen, this is so much more than just some fancy new software. This is the start of a genuine intelligence revolution. This right here, this is the mindset shift we all need to make. The conversation isn't about replacing people. No way. It's about partnering up with AI to make us better, to magnify our own creativity and strategic thinking. It's all about amplification. So what is an AI copilot, really? Well, think of it as AI woven right into your daily work. It's the system that crunches the data for you, or handles the boring supply chain stuff, or even drafts that first version of marketing copy. It frees you and your team up to do the human stuff, the stuff we're actually good at, innovating, building relationships, and making the big calls.
And in the real world, what does this look like? Well, it starts by automating all that repetitive grunt work. Once you do that, boom, you unlock all this data. And suddenly, you've got insights that used to be only for the mega corporations. That fuels creativity. And then you start seeing these brand new jobs pop up. Things like AI trainers or prompt engineers, people whose whole job is to work with these new AI partners.
And the impact? I mean, just look at these numbers. They're wild. We're talking a projected 40% jump in efficiency, a 35% boost in innovation, and get this, a 50% increase in customer personalization. 50%! Think about what that means. You can create an experience for every single customer that feels totally one of a kind. That's not just an edge, that's a game changer. Okay, moving on to our second huge trend. This one's a major shift in what people actually care about. It's this move towards profit with a purpose. We're entering what you could call the conscience economy. And the idea behind the conscience economy is actually pretty simple. The why behind your business is becoming just as important as the what. Everyone, and I mean everyone, from customers and investors to the people you want to hire, they're all looking at your values. They're judging you on your impact. And this isn't coming from just one place. It's coming from everywhere. Customers want to know where their products come from. The best talent out there, they won't even consider working for a company if its values don't line up with theirs. And even investors are getting in on it, seeing companies with strong ethics, strong ESG scores as just plain smarter, safer investments. I mean, the numbers don't lie. By 2025, it's projected that a brand's social and environmental impact will drive 35% of buying decisions. 35%. That's almost as much as price and quality put together. This purpose stuff isn't just a nice-to-have PR slogan anymore. It's a fundamental part of your business. All right, that brings us to our third big shift, the unbound workplace. This is all about tearing up the old rulebook on where we work, when we work, and frankly, how we work and find great people. Let's just call it like it is. The old 9 to 5, everybody in the office model, it's over. It's a thing of the past. The future is flexible. It's distributed all over the world. And it's focused on skills and results, not on whether someone's butt is in a chair. And why is this so powerful? Well, think about it. Your talent pool just went from local to global. Your overhead costs for that huge office building slashed. And maybe the biggest shift of all,
You stop measuring productivity by hours worked and start measuring it by actual results delivered. It's a total game changer. So, what does this actually look like in practice? Well, it's a mix of hybrid and fully remote setups. It's about bringing in specialized freelancers for the right projects, and it's a constant focus on helping your people learn new skills to keep up. In this new world, your technology, your team chats, your video calls, your shared documents, that's the real office. Okay, so we've talked about the big shifts and why they matter. Now for the most important part. What do you actually do about it? Let's talk about your game plan. Because, just knowing about these trends is fine, but it's not enough. The real goal is to build a strategy to actively win with them. We're not talking about just surviving here. We're talking about using these shifts to get way ahead of the competition. And really, it boils down to 3 key actions. Step 1, audit and automate. Go find all those repetitive tasks that drain time and energy and hand them over to your AI copilot. Step 2, define your purpose. Get super clear on what you stand for and make sure it shows up in everything you do. And step 3, reinvent your talent strategy. Throw out the old playbook, go global and flexible, and make continuous learning a top priority for your people. So I'll leave you with this one question. Now that you've heard all this, what's the one change, just one, that you're going to make tomorrow to get your business ready not just to survive, but to absolutely thrive in 2025?